Imagine a scene where two superpowers, the United States and Russia, sit across from each other, the air thick with tension as they engage in a 12-hour marathon meeting. The stakes couldn't be higher, with the Black Sea Accords emerging as a pivotal agreement to ensure safe navigation and prevent the misuse of merchant ships for military purposes. This complex geopolitical dance unfolded in Saudi Arabia, as delegations attempted to navigate the murky waters of a war-torn Ukraine. Every decision made echoes across the globe, with Ukraine's President Zelensky caught between the promise of newfound safety and the harsh realities of a nation at war. The European Union's response adds another layer of complexity, with their stance on sanctions and trade restrictions hanging in a delicate balance. Meanwhile, a shadow looms over the proceedings, the mysterious disappearance of 4 U.S. soldiers in Lithuania, serving as a chilling reminder of the human cost beneath these high-stakes negotiations. These events are more than mere news. They are the threads weaving the intricate fabric of our global community. As the conflict in Ukraine continues to unfold, the battlefield becomes a theater of strategy and survival, with Russian and Ukrainian forces engaged in a deadly chess game. Each move is calculated, each decision heavy with consequences. The Black Sea, a crucial artery for trade and military strategy, becomes a focal point of international tension. Here, agreements are not just words on paper, but lifelines for the nations involved. Russia, with its fleet of merchant vessels, stakes its claim on these waters, navigating the complex web of sanctions and trade negotiations. The United States, balancing its commitments to Ukraine with broader geopolitical interests, performs a delicate dance where every step could lead to peace or further conflict. The financial systems underpinning global trade become a battleground in their own right, with Russia seeking access as part of the Accords. Yet even as agreements are signed, the specter of conflict looms large. The lifting of restrictions and the return to trade normalcy are promises made in the heat of negotiation, but can they be kept? As the dust settles on the negotiating table, new challenges emerge. The battlefield itself is a canvas of chaos, with Russian troops advancing in key regions, their presence a testament to the ongoing struggle for control. Ukrainian forces, resilient and resourceful, continue to defend their land, their spirit unbroken. Each skirmish, each strategic maneuver, serves as a microcosm of the larger conflict, a reminder of the human toll of geopolitical ambition. The fate of these nations, and indeed the world, hangs in the balance, waiting for the next move in this complex game of power and politics. As the echoes of the Black Sea Accords reverberate through the corridors of power, one must wonder, will these agreements pave the way for peace, or are they merely a pause in the storm? The story of Ukraine, of Russia, of the global community is still being written. What role will you play in shaping its future? Consider this. In a world where every decision can alter the course of history, how will you leave your mark? Stay tuned, subscribe, and join us as we navigate these turbulent times together. The unfolding drama on the international stage is more than a mere spectacle. It's a testament to the resilience of nations and the ever-shifting dynamics of global politics. As we delve deeper into the complexities of the Black Sea Accords, the plot thickens with each revelation. The agreement, while a step towards stability, is fraught with challenges and contradictions. Russia, firm in its demands, insists on the lifting of sanctions as a prerequisite for peace in the Black Sea. Meanwhile, Ukraine, backed by European allies, finds itself in a precarious position, its sovereignty and economic future hanging in the balance. The European Union, with its diverse member states, faces internal dissent. Some leaders call for a hardline stance against Russia, demanding an unconditional withdrawal of troops from Ukraine as a condition for lifting sanctions. It's a diplomatic tightrope walk where every statement, every decision carries the weight of potential consequences. Amidst these geopolitical machinations, the mysterious deaths of U.S. soldiers in Lithuania cast a grim shadow. Speculation runs rampant, with fingers pointed at Russian and Belarusian special services. The timing, coinciding with the delicate negotiations, raises eyebrows and fuels conspiracy theories. Is this a calculated move to disrupt the fragile peace process, or a tragic coincidence? The truth, shrouded in secrecy, remains elusive, leaving the global community to ponder the implications. In the heart of Eastern Europe, The battlefield tells a story of its own. The regions of Kursk, Sumy, and Belgorod are focal points of military strategy. Russian troops, fortified and advancing, seek to solidify their positions, while Ukrainian forces, determined and defiant, mount their defense. The conflict is not just about territory, it's a struggle for national identity, for the right to self-determination in the face of external pressure. Each skirmish, each tactical maneuver, is a testament to the courage and resilience of those on the front lines. The human cost of war is evident in every village, every town caught in the crossfire. As the world watches, the question remains, who will emerge victorious in this high-stakes game of strategy and survival? The international community, particularly the United States, plays a pivotal role in shaping the outcome. The balance of power rests on a knife's edge, with alliances and enmities constantly shifting. Former President Donald Trump's statements acknowledging Russia's conditions add another layer of complexity to the unfolding narrative. His administration's willingness to consider these demands raises questions about the future of U.S. foreign policy and its implications for Ukraine. The stakes are high, the outcome uncertain, and the world holds its breath, awaiting the next move in this geopolitical chess game. As the dust of battle settles, the narrative of this conflict is still being written. The decisions made in the corridors of power will echo through history, shaping the future of nations and the lives of millions. In a world where every action has a reaction, where every choice carries consequences, one must ask, what legacy will we leave for future generations? Will we be architects of peace, or will history remember us as bystanders in the face of conflict? As you ponder these questions, consider the power of your voice, your actions. Join us on this journey, subscribe, and engage with the unfolding story of our time. Together, we can shape a future worthy of our aspirations. As the narrative of the Ukraine conflict continues to unfold, we find ourselves at a crossroads where history and destiny intersect. The Black Sea Accords, despite their aspirations for peace, highlight the intricate dance of diplomacy and military strategy. The stakes are monumental, with each player on the global stage vying for influence and security. Within this complex tapestry, the human stories often get overshadowed by political maneuvering. Yet it is these stories that remind us of the profound impact of geopolitical decisions on everyday lives. In the midst of conflict, communities struggle to find semblance of normalcy, even as their homes become battlefields. The resilience of the human spirit is a beacon of hope, shining through the darkness of war. In the corridors of power, leaders grapple with the weight of their choices. The European Union, caught between a rock and a hard place, must navigate its internal divisions while presenting a united front. The call for an unconditional Russian withdrawal from Ukraine underscores the deep-seated desire for justice and sovereignty. However, the path to achieving these goals is fraught with diplomatic hurdles and geopolitical risks. The United States, a key player in this saga, faces its own set of challenges. The Trump administration's willingness to engage with Russian demands reflects a pragmatic approach. Yet it also raises questions about the long-term implications for international relations. Can a balance be struck between safeguarding Ukraine's interests and fostering global stability? As the world watches, the decisions made today will shape the geopolitical landscape for generations to come. Meanwhile, on the ground, the conflict rages on. In places like Belgorod and Kursk, the sound of artillery and the sight of advancing troops are daily reminders of the ongoing struggle. Russian forces, emboldened by strategic gains, press their advantage, while Ukrainian defenders hold firm, their determination unwavering. The battlefield is a testament to the complexities of modern warfare, where strategy and technology intersect with human courage and sacrifice. In this theater of war, every decision, every action is scrutinized, with the potential to tip the scales in favor of one side or the other. The specter of escalation looms large, a constant reminder of the fragile nature of peace in a world where conflict seems ever present. Yet even amidst the uncertainty, there is a glimmer of hope. Diplomatic efforts, though fraught with challenges, offer a path forward. The prospect of peace, however distant, remains a guiding star for those committed to resolving this conflict. It is incumbent upon the international community to seize this opportunity to work tirelessly towards a resolution that honors the sovereignty of nations and the dignity of human life. As we navigate these turbulent times, we must ask ourselves, what kind of world do we want to leave behind for future generations? In this moment of reflection, consider the power of your engagement, your voice. By staying informed, subscribing, and participating in the dialogue, you become part of the solution, part of the movement towards a more peaceful and just world. The story of Ukraine, of global diplomacy, is one that we write together. Join us in this journey, and together let's shape the course of history.